Hello and welcome back from Top of the Wall. My name is Mason Up. This video is a second part to the review of God of War, the card game. My hand is upside down. Oops. This game gameplay video is just gameplay for the game. It is nothing else. I'm just going to be going through. I will explain the rules as I go. I already have a single mission set up here. Now, as you start the game, you get to choose whether you go multiplayer or solo mode for God of War, the card game. I chose solo mode. And my first mission is going to Helheim. At the beginning of this mission, your goal is stated. You basically have to defeat all the enemies while keeping these two bonfires lit. You also have a handicap or like a little penalty placed upon you for each of these missions. Some do not. The penalty is basically I have to remove the highest plus card from my deck, or one of them, and set it aside, removed out of the game. Shame. But I do get a little extra thing here. See, I went to Gen Con. I was a good boy, and I went to Gen Con, so I got the boy card, and I can yell boy at Atreus, and the boy will then shoot an arrow using one of his abilities. In the solo player mode, as I mentioned in the review video, you do have the option of playing solo player or multiplayer mode. In solo player, you get to be Kratos, but you also get some of the other characters' abilities, and I just have their cards all nice and stacked up over here, so you can properly see them. And I just have all their stuff, their necessary stats. Their pictures are kind of hidden here. If you'd like to see those, go check out the review video. Now, this game, it starts by simply shuffling your beginning card deck. And, of course, you'll shuffle the Atreus card into your solo player deck. Now, there's also a upgrade deck, which I already have shuffled over here. So to start, you then grab your hand of 7. Beautiful hand. Lovely hand of 7. And you get all of these awesome cards. You get cards that can initiate attacks, cards that just add effort onto things, that either can add damage to an attack or add a little bit of extra power to your block. You essentially need a card like this or a card like this that initiates an attack. It has to have one of these two attacking symbols on it. This one is an either or card. You can either choose to do a melee attack or do a ranged attack. The ranged attack can hit anything. Self-explanatory. The melee attack can only hit what is in front of you. Now, because we're beginning of the game, I get to choose where I place my Kratos token, my Kratos avatar. I'm going to put him in front of, let's say this guy. And we're gonna crack some skulls. Kratos, would you like to do your first attack? Which, attacking just for 1. I'll roll this little die off camera. That is a defense die, so however much damage that they resist is taken away from the attack. So, my attack did 0. The attack was initiated, still. Just the fact that I attack using a card with a rage symbol on it automatically means that my rage counter goes up. And as my rage gets insane over here, I can ultimate and get like special abilities to go off. His is to heal 3 and then add a 3+ to his next attack. So he can get extra hard hits, extra health. He's tanky. That's his whole thing. Atreus is essentially shooting supporting arrows or dividing arrows for extra shots, giving you a little bit of extra damage with that extra plus over here, or can be going towards blocking. This is 1+ that is specifically just for blocking. It can initiate a block too. Then you get the stupid head that gives you the ability to either move or heal 2 or reduce or actually take an enemy die result. Like in that case, it was 5. And if I had a counter on here, charging it up, I could have removed it, and that 5 would have gotten added to the damage total. So it prevents enemies from blocking if you really need attack to go through. You also can scry too if you've played Magic the Gathering. Now, I will then initiate another attack of 2, and I will add another 2 damage and another 2 damage on it. So it's going to be for 5. His entire health is in the green there. Okay, that's pretty good luck. 0. Guy's dead. So far, I'm coming along pretty well. I will then start I will use my move action, which I can attack and move. I can move once. I can attack as many times as I have cards for it. I will then try to initiate another attack against this guy. And then I'll use the plus side of this card to put another damage on it. So that's 2. I'll use Atreus' ability. Boy! To regenerate refresh one of Atreus' abilities. And I will refresh this one that gives me an either or. I'll use it for the +3, so that's 5. Also, I did attack earlier, so there goes up the rage counter. Ah, nice. So, out of that 5 damage, they resisted 1 of it. This guy is going to get 4 damage stuffed onto him. Out of his 15 health, that's pretty good. However, I'm out of cards in my hand. Oh, that's so unfortunate. As you'll see in a moment, we were filling our hand. Now, this card, as revealed from the upgrade deck, what happens when these are revealed is in the corner up here, there is a symbol. Now, any card with that matching symbol, like in one of these corners here, specifically that one, will activate the card in that scene. So this one specifically causes this guy to attack. How unfortunate. So he gets to hit me for 3. If I had a blocking card, I would block, but I don't. So I'm just going to take some damage to the Nog. And then there's an extra scene activation. And this one is the weird little F thing. So I get to remove, I unfortunately have to remove 1 of the charges from my fire pile, making the fire smaller. And I heal all of the enemies in the scene. I don't believe that includes the dead ones, because the dead ones don't really come back, as that was explained to me in the tutorial at Gen Con. We will then go to the upgrade phase, which we are then allowed to start building our deck. That's the amazing thing about this card game. You get to start building your deck. What you can do is you kind of either add one of these upgrade cards that was revealed in this turn rotation to your discard pile, which will then get shuffled back in, or you can remove a card, which is pretty dope. You can end up removing a card. I'm going to choose to, yeah, I'll take the +3. Next time, I will get rid of this +1. And the other one goes back to the bottom. Now, at the beginning of a turn rotation, all players should have their hands discarded into the discard pile, any unused cards. So there's no point in holding back cards. You don't get to save them after a turn. And then you draw another hand up to your hand size. And there's hand modifier things in here. So you can get to start the turn with extra cards. And you can stack that too through different missions. Some missions actually give it to you as an extra reward. Some don't. I have gotten a hand size of like 9 before. I'm sure that you can get bigger. And this is all of my blocking cards. But I do get some ranged. All right, that's good. I think we'll initiate a ranged attack. That one doesn't have any plus on it. It just initiates it. And then add a +2 onto that. And that will... I'll use that range attack on, let's say this guy up here. Then we'll, of course, roll that die. What do we get? Here's this 5. Okay, so that's nothing. We'll initiate another range attack against this guy again. Give it a +3. This time for his entire health. He resists 1 of it. So, unfortunately, he gets to live. How unfortunate. But we are full on rage. So we can then activate this at any time. I believe during only our turn. I'm not sure. The rules weren't particularly clear on that. I think it might just be at any time. I'm going to go ahead and activate it now. Throw off the 3 damage by healing. And I get to recharge all of my allies' abilities. So all of these up, up, and up. They go. Get all the sweet stuff. I'll then go to the enemy scene activation. And that removes something from this fire pile. Unfortunately, the fishy symbol kind of sucks too. All the symbols suck. And this guy attacks me for 3 again. That's very annoying. But, oh wait. Wait a minute. Hold on. I have a card that reflects one of it back at him. So he'll take one of those. And I have another blocking card that resists the other 2. Perfect. Then we'll go ahead and we will start removing some cards. I think I'm just going to cut this regular range attack card out. Because honestly, Atreus actually supplies me with range attacks himself. So I don't need to be totally reliant on my own. Then the rest of these other 2 go to the bottom. That is unfortunate. They go bottom. And since we're out of cards in our deck, we actually get to go and shuffle our graveyard back in. And as you can see, I'm slightly running out of enemies here very shortly. You can imagine that these will probably be dying off. Don't worry. There's more right here that you can't see. This is a scene trigger. Whenever this condition is met, which is when all enemies are defeated, certain cards marked down are flipped. So it would be this kind of T shape. All right, cards in hand. Whoop. Apparently none. I think we'll probably attack this guy up here. Get rid of him. We'll attack him for 3. Actually, wait, we don't have to do that. We do get a +3 from last time, so initiating the attack gets 1 up, +3 from last time, thanks to his rage and this card. So we're gonna get him for 4. And he resists 0 of it. He is dead. He is safely dead. Then we got this one last guy. I'll initiate a melee attack against him for +2, +2, 4, +2, 6. We'll also probably go ahead and use that +3 from Atreus. So that's 9 coming at this guy. Yeah, that seems... And you know what? We'll actually remove the heads. I forget what this stupid character's name is. Mimir's. Mimir's use his ability. So any damage that this guy rolls that would normally be resisted, whatever this die roll result is, it gets added to the damage total. So, which is perfect. That's 10. He only had 10 health left, so he's dead. And now that all the enemies in this scene are dead, the scene cards flip over to reveal something mildly epic, considering that he's cardboard. It is this big, awesome ogre of Helheim that does terrible stuff. All right, we will go ahead and we'll probably use Mimir's ability to scry 2 off the top. Manipulate this. Okay, so I got a double X. That means I can obviously just leave these on top or scry them to the bottom. I think I'm going to leave these on top. Any order. I'll move probably just over here. Let me see. I was thinking I would try to reflect damage at him, but I don't think that's worth it. We'll just move over here, and then at the start of our next turn, we'll resist. We'll try to throw some cards into this fire to get it going. So we'll move to the scene activation. X, he deals damage and attacks this way. But, oh, look, nobody's there. Oh, surprising. Oh, and he does it again. Oh, wow, I'm so shocked. Now we get to build our deck a little. I think we will go ahead and just cut one of these +2s. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be discarding my entire hand here. So, let's discard that instead. Pretty sure that's how it works. Fingers crossed. So, unused cards, go bot. And as you can imagine, you can get your deck pretty small if you can find an area to grind in, which is not impossible. Okay, so here's big money time. We got all of the awesome cards. I think we should go for probably throw one of these arrow cards away and add that to the fire. I think I'm just gonna go and move. Let's say right here. We'll attack this guy for everything, I guess. Initiate an attack. It goes up. And there's already 1 on it. There's 4, 7, 9, 10. Trace's ability. 13. Yeah, 13. I was thinking about perhaps using this. Maybe next time. Here is this 0 of it. So he's going to take 13 damage to the chin, like a big boy. And this is this guy's health over here. That's how that's marked down. We will then go to the scene activation, going in blind. Oh, okay, that's not good. Now, 1 damage is dealt to each hero, plus 1 of these charges is removed from the fire piles. We'll then activate again. Okay, that guy shoots at me. That's annoying. So he shoots me for 3. Now I'm at 6 life. And unfortunately, I get a nasty poison counter. So this does get put back on top. That's the first thing that I draw. When I draw it, I have to discard it and deal myself 1 damage. So each hero heals 2. I don't think I want either of these, because this one's just a cycler. Normally in multiplayer games, anybody who doesn't have anything great to grab just grabs this. Every player gets to draw another card on them, which is awesome. Leads to epic moments in multiplayer. I don't want the healing, and I don't want that. Those cards don't really scale with the solo player mode. That's part of the issue. We will... How many cards do we actually have? Okay, that's how many. We'll get rid of a +2. Seems good. We'll shuffle these back in. We'll draw the poison and discard it, and then go back up to the 7 cards. And there could be moments where you can end up getting double fish, and then that literally just removes the charges from the fire pile and just kills you. Game over. Which just happened, so I might have to run over there in a second. I draw, I damage, I cry, I sad. Okay, I think we can initiate enough attacks. Or actually, wait a minute. I got a great idea. Let's initiate a ranged attack. We use Atreus' ability to divide it among 2 targets. So, this guy and this guy. Okay, well, this guy is like this whole thing. No, I screwed up the board. Killing me. We will then add, say, 3 and a 2. Oh yeah, and there's already a +1 there, so 6, 8. Shit, another. We'll use that. We'll yell at Atreus. Give us another 3, 6, 8. 12. I'm gonna hit this guy for another 12. Seems good. And that's also getting hit for 12. There's only 5 as the maximum that can be resisted, so this guy's just auto dead. Aw, that's a shame. He resisted 2 of it. Take 10. Oh god, it's so tempting. I can attack this guy for 1. I can do this. Oh yeah, and I initiate an attack. There we go. I can do this. I have, you know, you have to believe in yourself. I initiate for 1. He resisted 2 of it. Ouch. Okay, cool. I'm gonna alt Kratos' ability. And this recharges all of my enemies. I mean, all of my allies' abilities. So I'm not gonna die next turn. I'm gonna use Mimir immediately. Scry the top 2. Look at them. Okay, the 1 fishy symbol, and then this 1 attack. I think I'm cool with the attack. Also, I should have healed 3. Okay, we're at 8 life. I think I will scry this one to the bottom. Yeah, actually, that's not the worst thing in the world. I can definitely kill this guy next turn, right? Yeah, I think I can kill this guy next turn. This is fine. We'll fish. Last charge counter off the fire pile. And now that it's out, any additional 1 after this will definitely kill me. Then this, he'll go ahead and hit me for 3. Whatevs. Whatevs. Doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, I'll resist 2 of that still. I'll go ahead and put these 2. I'll actually put this one in here. I think that's not half bad. Wish I had a better space for this. We'll go ahead and we'll draw only 5 cards. I have to refill the deck. I'm super glad that I got those huge hits in. Those were pretty big. We'll draw our cards. We'll have to, of course, discard the poison, dealing myself 1. Why is that flipped upside down? Take the 1, go down to 6 life. Immediately go to deck this guy in the head for 5. Yeah, no, not 5. We'll go to 8. Yeah, 10. You know what? This guy upset me. 12. You know what? 13. Oh, that's perfect. 14. You know what? We'll just go all the way with this guy. Decking him all the way. You know what? We'll also remove Atreus' ability. Let's say 7. What is that? 17? I think I remember. Oh yeah, and remove this. Result of the enemy die adds to the total. He rolled 5, the maximum amount that he can resist. Perfect. Take 22, bud. Just take that on the chin for me. That'd be great. You know what? Here you go. You just take it all. Oh, that was a good game. I ended up having fun killing some people, dealing some death. You know, having fun like that. I do think I like this setup for the game, and I think I just need a better webcam here, or like a nicer stand, because every time that I bump the table, it wiggles, and I hate that so much. I'm sorry if that is triggering you. I know, upsetting, right? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay video of Kratos God of War card game, specifically the solo player mode. If I can get a hold of some people for multiplayer after the coronavirus season is over, perhaps we will come back to multiplayer mode, and we'll try this again with more missions and a full campaign. Until then, see you next time. Thank you for watching.